Hello. Every moment of our life is an opportunity to perceive life, to experience life in a different way. And perhaps the best way is from a space of pure silence, and this means openness, because any thought that we create can put us in a box and we can become so limited by the four walls of this box. And especially when it comes to a personality that is unlimited, the greatest personality, one who is constantly perfect, also in the aspect of wisdom. So let me be very innocent in a way, without stories of the past, stories of the role, without intentions even, just totally trusting that what I'm going to hear is the best and it's only of benefit, highest benefit, directly in a simple way, very simple way, with an open heart.
Have you settled all your karmic accounts? Or are there some still remaining? All of your old karmic accounts have to be settled. By doing this now, you will be able to attain the status of being free from bondage for a long time and also be liberated in life for a long time. Otherwise, you will be battling warrior till the end. What would the reward be of someone who leads a life of battling till the end? A warrior life is a life of being a child. Each of you has now become the master of your own self. You have been seated on the heart throne of the Father. Can those who are seated on this heart throne be warriors? You have been given your throne and crown, which are the reward you get for winning the battle.
Everything that we repeat, we become very, very, very good at it. We become perfect at it. And what do we repeat consciously or perhaps unconsciously within our inner world, within our kingdom? What do we repeat? What kind of thoughts and feelings? They all come together. We have become very good at having feelings that are not our nature. They've become our second nature just because we repeated them. And when we become aware of this inner game, we can call it spiritual journey or anything else, but it's about becoming aware of our inner life, our inner world. So, what is my aim now, and why is this a battle? And is it really a battle? Should it be a battle? Although the word is used, if we decode it, maybe it's just fun. In a context, yes, it is a battle, because now what we used to be what we thought that it was our nature, which is all these negative feelings, energies, which are just the result of confusion. So now we understand that these feelings is not the self. And when we start seeing them as separate, when we see them as the guests that come in front of our door and they just knock the door and then they go, then we start realizing by seeing what we are not. We just realize that we are the one who is aware of them. And if we just repeat this, if we just repeat seeing what we thought it was the self as guests, and we see the self as the host that has the right to just let any guest come and go without opening the door, then one wins the battle, which is not a battle, it's just fun. And the more we spend time seeing the self as the observer of those thoughts and feelings, not with attention, not the one who observes with attention, but just the one who is not affected at all, does not engage with them, then in this most non-violent battle, because still you're seeing the negative feelings as not yourself, as an alien, as an enemy, then you find yourself in this simple way, seated at your home, which is inevitably God's heart. The only thing that made us feel separated from God and God's heart is that our attention was drawn to those guests.
Some children aren't able to stay without fighting and battling. If they don't find anyone else to fight with, they have a tug of war with themselves. The trait of personality of battling make them leave the throne and go onto the battlefield. Finish your personality of battling now. Imbibe the personality of ruling. Become one who has received the reward. Only then will you be able to become one who receives the reward of the future for a long time. The sign of a ruler is that soul will be constantly dancing in happiness. He will constantly be swinging in the swing of supersensuous joy. While staying in harmony with everyone, constantly continue to dance in happiness. You make effort now and receive the reward now.
So it is so easy to create traits, habits. It takes just one thought. Every thought has a beginning and it has an end. But if you give it attention, if you believe it for real, then it can have power over the creator of this thought. And being in this, on this journey of remaining constantly aware of yourself as you really are, and seeing that you are always with the perfect one. Now, being on this journey, we understand that what we thought as the self in illusion is just habitual patterns. How do I engage with them? In any case, we have over a long period of time, even before understanding the inner game, we have developed this habit of trying, of making in a way a struggle, everything in life, because we forgot that life itself is a game. So in illusion, we have created this energy within us that is not in our DNA. It's not in the DNA of the soul, but we have created this energy of worrying, trying for something that is already there. And this is part of the illusion. So we transfer this habit in how we approach the false self. Although we understand that these negative or even just wasteful thoughts and feelings are like a parasite that is fed only by the self, by our attention. And that parasite was created in illusion. Yet, despite the understanding that all negativity is the byproduct of illusion, the way we engage with them is, instead of just remaining with this understanding and not giving any further attention to those negative feelings, we start fighting with them. We use this energy of trying hard that is already within, installed within the soul. But it's not the soul, but we use this to approach now what is the, just a fantasy, just a paper tiger. So understanding, going deeper into understanding, this means transcending. You don't need to fight with something that is a paper tiger that is fed with your attention. And attention is also engaging with it, trying to send it away, to chase it away. Even that makes it bigger. But just with this understanding of how the only one who is real is this invisible, perfect, godlike being, just in a very gentle, in a very sweet way, just by giving attention to this being, then you instantly experience the reward. And the reward is yourself, and yourself is happiness, yourself is heaven. And then whatever you experience now is your inheritance for eternity. So better to spend time with someone who is perfect rather than someone whose only intention is to give sorrow, and this is false, is I can't say even false self, is a false paper creature within us that becomes alive only when we give it attention. Why should we do that? Why should we not just be happy every second? Thank you.
Very clear. Where would you like to create time and give attention? To the one who is a ruler or to the one who is a warrior? And in confusion, you think it is fun to be warrior. You think it is entertaining, that you are having a sense of exploring, conquering, going somewhere where no one has gone before. However, that will have to have a cost. And the cost is a mind that will entertain and maintain conflict and desire and expectation. And as you said, it is every moment that matters in experiencing being a ruler. So why not starting now? Why not declaring your kingdom has started today, in this moment, experiencing that you are a crowned king. And it is you, the soul, the one that can put the crown on the forehead of the soul. And what does it mean to wear a crown? It means that you feel you are decorated with your qualities. You experience your qualities and your powers. You feel you are trusted. First of all, you are trusted by the Supreme Soul, and then you are trusted by those who are around you. You are playing your part as good as possible. And crown also means you have authority. You have authority over your sense organs. You have authority over your mind and your personality. And it all starts with one thought, one decision. The decision right now that you are beautiful, you are perfect, you are a king, and you have attained everything. And in that awareness, you experience so much more happiness than trying and struggling and battling. Would you like to share a practice for today?
So, understanding how easy and simple it is, we just give our attention to our inner kingdom, to our inner world. And yes, there is someone talking within, somewhere within the head. And this one talks like, in my case, as Anna, and obsessed with Anna. And within the inner kingdom now, we see clearly that there is someone else as well. And this one is this invisible, subtle, eternal, constant being, presence, like an angel. This being is always here, eternally, without a gap of a second. And the moment I give my attention to this being, he reveals to me his amazing personality. I don't need to use my mind, the person's mind, to describe him, because he's before the mind. The mind, the ego mind, presents his thoughts in front of this being. We just see this being. What an amazing personality to rediscover in such a simple way. No one needs to do anything except the attention to see this being. So throughout the day, we just see this personality that is like God. And we're not deceived by the person's mind that is trying to see this being, and the mind that creates thoughts like, let me try to become free from the other thoughts, because there is this mind that likes to try and battle. we let go of all thoughts. All of those are thoughts. And just spend more time with this eternal angel. The angel and his companion, God himself. What a life for today, at least for today.
Thank you. We'll meet again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.